Yo, YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Kyle with LSOB. I'm back. LSOB is officially back, but that's not why I'm here. I'm actually here to talk about the NBA and all the craziness of the free agency that's going to take place over the next probably 36 to 48 hours, especially with the draft, all the young rookies coming in, the potential talent. I thought it was worth me getting on the mic to talk about a normal commentary. I haven't done one of these in a long time, but I thought, you know what? I'm going to come out of retirement. I'm going to come back to the mic, back to what I know. I'm going to bring my opinion. I'd like to hear your guys' opinion as well in our comment section. Feel free if you disagree with me. If you agree with me, let me know. I just want to know people's thoughts and takes, and I'll give you mine on what's probably going to take place over another 36 to 48 hours here in the NBA, which I think is going to be pretty exciting, especially if you're a fan, especially when you hate Golden State like myself, because they've knocked my boy LeBron down, twice, 3 times in the last 4 years, which kind of sucks. But I'm going to give my bold opinion right off the bat and just say that I think LeBron is staying in Cleveland. I think Cleveland's going to make a couple of big moves here, maybe not within the next week or two, maybe within the next 3 weeks. I think LeBron recruits DeMarcus Cousins to Cleveland. I think they draft probably Colin Sexton with the 8th pick. If they don't trade that 8th pick for Kemba Walker, which I definitely think that's a possibility. There's a lot of speculation going on right now on what the Cavaliers are going to do. I don't think they're going to sit and be content because they know that they need a shot. You know, they need to change something to bring LeBron back. Because otherwise LeBron's probably going to leave and go to L.A. with the possibility of his son playing out in L.A. in high school ball, because his son's going to be potentially going to college and even the NBA within the next 5-6 years, towards the end of LeBron's career. I mean, he's 13 years old right now. I think he'll be 14 next year, and then he's only got 4 years after that to then make it to the league. So we'll just kind of see what happens there. I think there's going to be a lot of also other, small moves here and there. I think, Houston might make a trade. We already saw today with, Dwight Howard getting traded to the Nets, which, you could kind of see that coming. It was kind of a way to dump money for the Nets to clear cap space, which I think was a smart move to rebuild that team after all these terrible years that they've had. But I think there's a lot of good things going to happen in the NBA. I think there's a potential, Boston could land Kawhi Leonard from San Antonio. I think Kyrie could possibly end up in San Antonio, and, Boston trading one of those picks. So then I think, the East could become a lot better, a lot quicker. I think the East already did become better with, Dwayne Casey staying in the East. He's going to the Detroit Pistons. I think the Pistons are going to have a lot better year next year. Andre Drummond's going to play a lot better. Probably Reggie Jackson's probably going to have a better year. That sort of stuff. If we don't see any type of moves out of Detroit, which that could possibly happen. I mean, Andre Drummond could possibly get traded to Cleveland. I think Cleveland's one big obstacle, though, to start with their movement is they have to get rid of Tristan Thompson, because the cap space they have is ultimately zero with some of the bad contracts that they have. So they have to find a way to dump them off. They don't have very many picks. Really, the 8th pick, I think, is the only one they have, which they could possibly get rid of that. I would only see that happening if they traded it for a Bradley Beal or a Kemba Walker. And they might land both. Who knows? I think JR might be gone. That's a possibility for Bradley Beal. They could trade Kevin Love and JR for Bradley Beal and Gortat to Washington. There's a lot of scenarios where Kevin Love could possibly get out of Cleveland. I would just like to see something happen to where Tristan Thompson gets out of Cleveland, because I think his contract is probably one of the worst for the organization. And that's, if they get rid of that, then that opens up a lot more room for them to make moves to make themselves better to play against the Warriors, basically. Because that's who everybody's competing against. You're competing against the Warriors. I think if Houston somehow keeps their whole team together, I think they've got Golden State beat. With a healthy Chris Paul, Golden State's not going to the NBA Finals. And then it's a different NBA Finals altogether, because then Cleveland possibly has a shot to beat Houston. Or maybe Chris Paul gets his first ring. Who knows? We don't know. It didn't happen. Chris Paul got hurt again. Seems to be that the injury bug is, always there at that time of the year for him. Possibly Possibly DeAndre Jordan gets traded from the Clippers. Maybe Blake Griffin gets moved again. I think a lot of things could take place over this next 36 to 48 hours. That the NBA landscape could get younger with a lot of these teams trading for picks, teams going back and forth. Maybe Sacramento lands somebody. Maybe something weird just really happens. But I look for a lot of the teams that are chasing Golden State to make moves outside of Houston. If Houston retains Chris Paul, which they should, then they should also be able to retain most of their inner core. Maybe lose Trevor Ariza, but Gerald Green had a pretty good year in Houston. Maybe you sign him back and see what he can do come into next year to pick up that slack that Trevor Ariza would leave. Maybe Trevor Ariza leaves and goes to Cleveland. Who knows? I think this will be the most exciting draft, and then probably next 2 weeks after, since LeBron made his big decision back when he left Cleveland the first time to go to Miami. I think everybody is in a hunt to beat Golden State and also secure these big free agents such as LeBron, Paul George. Seeing where Carmelo, what he's going to do. Seeing, are the Spurs going to really trade Kawhi? Is he going to stay with San Antonio? What's going to happen? I'd like to hear your guys' opinions. It's something that I would like to hear. I just wanted to give mine. But I definitely think there's going to be a next crazy 36 to 48 hours. Definitely look forward to coming back and talking about it after it's all said and done here in the next 2 or 3 weeks. Hope you guys liked the video. Drop a like, subscribe, comment. I want to hear your guys' takes on what's going to happen. Who's going where, who's going to do what, all that sort of stuff. I'd like to hear it. I want to get a discussion started in the comments. But yeah, we're back. LSOB is back. We'll be dropping videos every 1 to 2 days. So please check us out. Hit that notifications bell and drop a like. We'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.